Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I guess it's official hair reveal after by the time this video is going up, my other posts with the steps I did to achieve my hair this way should be up already. But yeah, we got blue. We got ombre blue. My hair looks flat. Yes, it does. It's been raining the past few days and I'm lucky that it's still straight. So, anyways, so today we'll be working on a wig. If you remember from last week's video, I was talking about this. I said I was going to learn how to do the basic construction of a wig first. And this is like, pretty much pre-made because it already has the closure and then it has the bundles that I need. Uh, so we're going to practice with this and then I'll practice with the other tracks that I got. And then working on my own lace closure, frontal, whichever one they're called. I apologize. Again, I am still learning these types of things. Practice makes perfect. It's funny that I'm going with the pink wig now while my hair is blue. But hey, that's the way things work out. And I did kind of want to do blue just because I have a lot of blue fabric and I'm planning on sewing a lot of outfits for my birthday. Which, no, I haven't gotten started on. Why? Because I'm the queen of procrastination. But not today, though, because we're actually filming this kind of early. We're not doing this the day before or the day of. We're doing it 2 days before. Progress. Anyway. So I showed you the bundles and such I'll be using, and I'll take that out of the package. I'm also using my new ring light setup situation as I try to figure out exactly how I want to do this. But anyway, we're gonna start with me just showing my dome cap, just a regular dome cap. Cost me $4 at the beauty supply store. Well, one of the beauty supply stores. I go to multiple, so I can get a good deal. And I don't think this was the good deal one. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can't remember. I know I bought these a while ago because I was supposed to be practicing a while ago. So I should be. Again, I should really get a new wig stand. This thing just fights me. It should be such a fight to get a wig cap on. Okay. YouTube University taught me a few things, so we'll just be working with that. I have 2 different types of threads. I don't know where I got this first one. I think it came from something with like an Amazon bundle, but this is too thin. I'm not even gonna deny it. Even before I fully start this, it's not gonna work. I shouldn't be able to snap it like that. This, on the other hand, I know I got this from a beauty supply store because you can see that one. That's thick and that's good. But yeah, this one I'll probably do with some bead stitching when I practice my beading because again I have 80,000 hobbies. Ha ha ha. Anyway, let me see if I can change the angle of this. If I can't, we'll be back at this part. Okay, so that's the best that the angle is going to get to. I'm not gonna lie. As time goes on, like I said, I will be practicing different angles to try to figure out exactly where I want things to be. Okay, so here's my little closure. That'll be nice if I got the pins out. So my issue is that for some reason, I have 2 separate containers that have the pins and the sewing needles. No, it's a container that has one side pins, one side sewing needles. For some reason, all of my sewing needles are gone, and I have never once used them. This is the first time I'm actually assembling a wig. So I don't understand what happened to all these pieces, But yeah, so see, it's generally like this, and it's supposed to be both sides. I just divide them on two sides. So I'm upset because I have no idea what happened. And that's kind of annoying. We're not even going to deny that. My needle's already threaded. I found my one needle. And we're going to figure this out. Definitely going to. Goes like that, right? I think it goes like that. Okay. Okay. Now, I see people sew into the band itself. So I think I'll do that as well. If it works, if it works. If it doesn't, hey, it doesn't. The cool thing about being a creative is that if you make a mistake, you know you made the mistake, and that's okay. You could always correct it. I mean, depending on the hobby. Let's not lie. Do I look ashy? A little bit. But that's not ash. I lotioned. It's just the lighting for my skin right now, which I'm using the natural lighting. Maybe I should use the warm, but that's okay. Typically, when I record, I use like the white light one, but that one really washed me out. So, there's so much hair everywhere. See, what I need to do is I need to get my pin cushion for these pins. I have one for sewing one. I have one for hair. So we're going to pin this over here down. Oops, drop some pins. Yes, I dropped another pin. Ow. No blood. Just hurt. Oh, I decided that until I'm able to get my uniform all put together, we're just going to be wearing random, um, I'm not gonna say just nerd stuff, but more things that I know I like. Love Green Day. Recently bought this shirt from Hot Topic for a sale. But I have a few shirts that are very nerdy, or at least merch related, I'll say. So, um, yeah, until I can get that figured out, which is on my list, not this list, but my other list to go out shopping to get the proper fabric, which really, really got me upset. I spent a night um, cutting out all the fabric. And then when I cut out the fabric, for some reason it didn't process in my mind to fully pay attention. I took that time to cut out all the fabric and I sewed together the top piece. And as I was trying it on, I'm like, why can't I get this to fit? Looking over at what I was doing, it's like I was supposed to use a stretch material. The material that I was using was definitely not stretch. It was, if I paid closer attention, I would have did a size up, I'll say, with the non-stretch fabric, because then it would have fit more comfortably. But it wasn't going to fit comfortably if it wasn't the right fabric or if I made proper adjustments. So I can make the apron out of that fabric because it's just, a front piece. But the uniform itself needs to have movement. So it needs to be a stretch material. And in my mind, for some reason, I was just so set on the colors being red, which honestly, I'm not going to lie, I might change the colors for Dark Life Beauty. I don't have anything completely committing myself to the red and purple, even though I do like the idea of red and purple for this. But we'll see within the next few days, since Nerd Life's Beauty's birthday is literally the day after my birthday. Okay, we are done. I remember my teacher telling me to do something like that. Um, Done sewing down the closure. Yeah, okay, we're done sewing down the closure. And I'm hot in this. It's just a t-shirt. But I'm sweating. Okay, so now we're going to take out these pins. Sometime next week, I'm probably gonna, maybe not next week, the week after, I'll make time to finish watching my wig class. Look at this, I'm rubbing all up against my calendar, slowly just rubbing everything away. But, like I said, March is a very big month. It's multiple birthdays. My grandmother and a bunch of other family members are all on the 7th. Then my sister is the 11th. I'm the 21st. And then my son finishes off the month at the 29th. Even though my godmother's birthday is the 27th. So hers is 2 days before my son's. 26th or 27th. I can't remember off of the top of my head except on the exact day. The exact day, I don't know. Beforehand, no, I don't know. And this is without any Facebook or whatever telling me, hey, this person's birthday. No, I remember after. Oh, see? I knew it. One is a pin, and the other one I did sew down the wig cap. Did I do it in 2 spots? Nope, that's another pin. So I sewed. I did end up sewing, and there's a pin next to it too. Yeah. I did end up sewing the cat to this. So I'll be back and I'll see what I'll do to try to fix that. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm back. I'm not gonna lie. It's a few days after I initially did the first part. I even actually just sewed down, re-sewed the frontal again. Now it's not attached to the wig head, but I was supposed to have been have this done, but life hits you with the most unexpected things. So, but we're not gonna get into that today. So I undid one of my tracks, and I'm going to start adding it to the wig. I'm not gonna lie, this would go faster if I wasn't trying to record. Um, but that's okay. So I wrapped the track completely around so I can obviously attach it, give myself more of a better layout. Because my issue that I was having was the first time I was doing it is that I didn't lay it out and show exactly where I wanted things to go. So now that's what I'm doing. So that way the hair doesn't end up looking sideways. So I'm just making sure. I'm going to put in the anchor stitch in a second. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you see. I messed up that stitch a bit. I think what I'm going to do next time when I do the anchor stitch is I'm going to wait until I pull the stitch out completely and then anchor it. Okay. Luckily, this is a me wig because this is practice. Okay, so um this week is taking me longer than I wanted it to. And it's just due to life. I'm not even gonna lie. It's things have been a little bit sketchy for me. But the show must go on. So I'm not really going to talk much as I'm just going to sew this in. One thing I do say for the next week that I'll do is I will measure and line to show exactly where I need to put these wefts. And I hope I'm not sewing it down to the cap, to the head again. If I do that again, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably get a new wig head that doesn't that isn't canvas, just like a styrofoam one or a plastic one. So I'm confused. I'm still on this one weft, this one singular weft, right? It comes in a 3-pack. It comes in a 3-pack. I have not opened up the other two. Okay, I'm using the 22 right now. I still have the 20 and the 18. I guess I was supposed to double the wefts because laying it out like this is kind of just showing me that this thing is kind of honestly going to finish the whole dang wig. And this is only one track. Okay. I'm not going to use the 20. I'm going to use the 18 because I don't think I'm going to have enough space unless I double it. We'll figure it out. No idea when it cut off. My bad. But I'm almost done with that first row of the 20-inch. There's a lot going on today. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I did finish the top. That poked out a little bit too much. I'll clip that in a second because yeah, that one piece pokes out a little bit too much. Um, there we go. Okay, so yeah, so she is all done. I finished the rest off camera because honestly, I just sat down and finished it. So yeah, so my issue was at the end that yeah, I ended up not using that last bundle. I should have used this one so I could have more of a transition. But regardless, she looks pretty full. She looks pretty good. She looks a little thin right there though, I'm not gonna lie. She's looking cute. I love how deep she gets, especially at the end. So, I'll pick up the whole thing. It's stuck under the door. There we go. Yeah, she's already been brushed. And I already cut the lace part out. And I did somewhat attach her to it, but it was like just the top, so it's a little bit of a thread for this, not this, so thank goodness. So yeah, I already cut out the lace part because that's what you're supposed to do. So yeah, I'm actually really happy about this, especially for my first sew-in. That is like really, really nice. So I'm excited how this turned out. I'll say what I do have to work on is laying down my tracks properly. I do have a little bit of lumps from her, but that's okay. Again, this is the first one. This is just for me. This is not for anybody else. This was my practice. There are a few cosplays I could actually use with this, so that works out even better for me. So I'm going to put her away. Um, and me putting her away, I'm going to braid her up so she doesn't get tangled. And then she's going to be Ziploc bagged. Yeah. So, work. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Uh, this took me longer than I wanted it to, but life happens. So, I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day, and bye for now.